Yo, it's your boy RC in the place to be. Coming at you one more time for these live streams. Of course, we're playing a little royalty free music there so I don't get in trouble with the copyright laws, you know what I'm saying? And if you'd like to listen along to the music and hear what I'm hearing, you can either hit the Spotify playlist that's in, I got pinned up there, or you can join the station head. Right, I think if no matter what streaming service you have, it's like compatible with it or something. Yeah, at least the main ones. Um, but yeah, get with it, act like you want it. If you want to join in, we're about to get started. Uh, you know, whatever. Okay, yeah. We're gonna get started with the absolute best of Black Sabbath slash Ozzy Osbourne because it's like I might as well, you know what I mean? Like, let's just get that out the way, and it kind of works together pretty well. All right, same voice, the whole time. Yeah, let's get into it. Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath, one of the few bands named after the song, or was the song named after the band? How did that come about? But yeah, like in a big country and uh, oh, what? Speaking of David Fincher, remember when Fight Club got a video game adaptation back in 2004? I don't remember that shit. Mm. But man, fucking Black Sabbath. If any band was the sound of the representation of falling into hell, it was this. But the more I listen to Black Sabbath's music, like, for looking up the stream, but also especially for the album we had to listen to, the one with Spiral Architect on it, like, was it Sabbath Bloody Sabbath? Is that the name of that album? Uh, but yeah, we were just like realizing that it's like not much of it is like all demons and hell and shit. It's mostly about like social issues and class stuff. It's like it's actually kind of interesting. Ah, yeah, it was Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Yeah, that's where you expect it to be like, oh, it's gonna be super dark and like, oh man, what's in store? And like track 3 is like really nice sounding. It sounds like one of those instrumental Led Zeppelin songs with flute in it and shit. You know? Yeah, okay, yeah. KJ Zana. I quit Spotify cold turkey after I heard they've been investigating AI defense tech now. Yeah, I heard about that, but like I just recently saw what was going on. So I'm still in the middle of trying to figure out like, you know, like in terms of trying to go to like another site, it's like it's one of those things where like these are all owned by tech bros, and they're probably gonna find out some shitty thing about the other one if it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there's that level to it too, but also if there like if we go to Apple, like you know, isn't Apple still kind of shitty as a company? You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, like I would like to go with one that like gives the artist most bang for the buck and respects them and doesn't do AI bullshit. Like they just called 70, wasn't it? Like they just called 75 million fake tracks from their site. Uh but there's like 100 million or something like that. So there was like that means like 2/3 or 3/4 of it was fake. Am I right or wrong on that? PSK, yo, what's up? But yeah, so like I'm still in the middle of figuring out like what exactly to do about that because it's like yeah that's shitty that sucks that said you know it's like you know what I mean it's like the devil you know versus the devil you don't know when it comes to tech bro technology shit you know but yeah like if there's something I don't know let me know I heard Cobuzz was really cool and I've been thinking about like you know signing up with them and like but then there's also accessibility like how many people actually have that thing like for me as someone who's just trying to make a thing where most people can just listen to the playlist like are more people on Spotify I think that's the thing like most people are on Spotify right it's just that when it comes to other stuff it's like well you can do a link for that but if not as many people can access it then it's kind of useless as a link you know what I'm saying like yeah so like I'm there's a whole bunch of moving parts that I feel like is just kind of going on right now, you know? Like I think they're talking about how with bigger artists, you know, pulling the music from Spotify, it's like that's really cool because it's like, well, they're big and they have the option to do that and they take that option in order to make a message. That's cool. But at the same time, it's like this is, you know, lower artists that people don't know about that kind of need the exposure where they can. You know what I mean? Is that fair to them to say like, well, now you better be next because it's like, well, they got their money and they're going to be fine. You know, independent artists need as many like, you know what I'm saying? They need as much exposure as they can get, I feel, right? Just trying to think about it from a you know artist perspective. Like I feel like there's a certain level of like we could yeah I guess it's a sliding scale because we could always say like you know uh uh you know you could always make excuses or what have you but at the end of the day I mean if we were to look into everybody's you know job and see whether or not everybody's doing shit corrupt it's like I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of like actually not a lot of people are doing really well and we should probably upend a whole bunch of this shit probably but you know it's like with YouTube it's like is YouTube great I'm pretty sure YouTube's on some fuck shit right now with AI as well right like am I wrong about that you know and so it's kind of like where how do you win really you know what I mean yeah and you know relative to what you can do with the whole there's no ethical consumption under capitalism understanding right where it's like to what responsibility is it of you the individual person versus like I said if bigger artists can bring attention to that and make bigger shifts like that that's cool but it's like as individuals is it like you know what I'm saying on all of us to like be responsible for shit that we really don't really have time for in between a lot of the other shit we're doing you know like I'm not saying don't do it if you want to. Like definitely it's your thing, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, hopefully things will shift in that direction of like, hey, everyone's doing the most ethically done thing. But you know, there's the ideal and then there's how to get there, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. As you're typing it, said, yeah, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. And that's not to say there's an excuse to not do it. In fact, I kind of bring it up in my latest album, and that's going to be a discussion. Uh, but no discourse. But at the same time, it's like where you have the power to do something, I feel like you should do something. But where you don't have as much power to do something, I feel like it shouldn't be on your shoulders relative to the rest of the shit you have to deal with. It's like I remember when I saw this one poster, and it was about like, oh man, one did you know that 1 in 7 kids goes hungry? Oh man, doesn't that make you feel bad? You need to go do something right now. And then I thought I was like, well, like Bill Gates saw that same information. Like the richest people on Earth know that same information. They probably knew it before I did. Why are they under no obligation to do more than I feel bad about needing to do? You know what I mean? Like after a certain point, it's like okay, but I literally would need to do so much in order to equate the power of someone who's way richer than me can do, and yet they don't have to do it. And so it's kind of like, well, that feels a little unfair. I mean, I'd like to get to a point, what I'm saying, monetarily, where I could you know, structurally do something that I think would make material change. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like until then, we're all just kind of doing the best we can with what we got. Haha, PXKM. The richest people on earth probably benefit from those 1 in 7 children remain hungry. Yeah, it's probably where they're getting a lot of the, cobalt and whatever for their technology, you know what I'm saying? But, that's how that goes. I love that the person who requested this did the best of, Black Sabbath, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, and then did the T Pain album that ends with the War of Pigs cover, which I have not heard yet, and I cannot wait to get to. So we'll see. Hell yeah. What's on the Black Sabbath playlist? I mean, if you want to check the list, you could check it out. classic. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah. I've been in it for a minute for the 250. Been holding strong on that for a while. Ooh. He just wasn't. Oh, not red, man.
Everything. Hey, what's wrong with you? I guess all that talk about loyalty and family, that was all bullshit, huh? Should have taken this a long time ago.
Can never been. Nice with the haymaker. Wow, they really get you for doing the same move. The recycled rerun. After a while, there's only so many moves you can do in this goddamn game.
Easy. You'll get your girl. First, I got one last job for you. Get it, Crow. A deal's a deal. Now give me my girl. Whoa. You better check yourself right there, bitch. You in no position to be making demands. You wanna walk? That's fine. But you ever wanna see your girl again? You gonna do what I say. Got it? Just one more thing you gotta do.
Oh yeah.
So this is it, huh? Hold on to this.
Buster Rose.
Finish him. Perfect.
Uh. Ozzy has such a unique voice in like it's like it's such a very like no one else sounds like that, you know. Everyone else either sounds screamo or you know what I mean. restart because of. Dang it. Ah, do I have to redo all that over again? I screwed up doing that other time. Mm-hmm. Ooh, boo, doo, 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 boo. Mm. Can you not get back up? Huh? Oh, I forget. Okay. Screw it. Oh, screw it. Huh? Oh, wait. No, I didn't mean See, I gotta get in a. So I guess. That's right. Gotta cause like 200 coins worth of damage on this bitch. That idea. Oh, exchanges. Oh, wait, I got that card. I'm going through changes. Hell yeah. Hey, I'm bullying you, you son of a bitch. Oh, shit. Got to shake the cops. Ha ha ha. What the fuck? Oh no. I wasn't expecting that shit. He pulled her right behind, like, yes, sir, I'm right there with you. He said, no, no. Where do you think you're going? Ha ha ha. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, come on. Look at that. Eat my dick. Eat my dick. Ha ha ha. Mm-hmm. Well, here's Fluff, the song I was talking about. See, this is the stuff I try to do, you know. Introduce y'all to the joints you might not have heard necessarily, you know what I'm saying? This is a song I came across on the album when, fuck. Can I get up on Oh no. No, no, no. No, no. Actually, there's nothing else up there. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do this. What? But yeah, this is a completely different vibe from what they normally do. This is really sort of low key sounding joint. It's like, oh, okay. All right, they're capable of this too, you know? Yeah, come on, look at that. The Obliteratron. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna ride the fire truck up the fire truck. Gotta do that. I think I have enough coins. I wish I hadn't driven it off because now it might not let me keep it here. Let's see what happens. Please stay there, Obliteratron. Please let me come back for you. Out of my way, fat stuff. Move it up your butt and around the corner. Got to the point. Suck it nice. Suck it with some dignity. We're doing this. The fire truck rides the fire truck. Yeah, come on. I remember somebody had I saw an Instagram video that was talking about how this song, it starts off, you know, that sort of demonic, but then by the time it gets to this part, it feels like an instruction workout video, you know? And it's like, it's so true. The thing about Ozzy Osbourne and a lot of like black metal is that it always has that like perception that it's going to be really dark and evil, and I really do think it's like a thing that the people, the parents that just wanted to hate it, ended up giving it more than it really actually had. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. Mm. I'm going on the hill like do 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 We'll make the rules. The one's not here inside. Going on the rails on a crazy train. I'm going on the rails on a crazy train. You know that ain't got the me. You gotta listen to my words. Trail of Donuts to Chief William. Hey there. Yes, it's back up there. Awesome. Good to know. Not hearing. I hate that they did this. I'm going on the oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. That's the clouding. You made me cry. You told me lies, but I can't stand to say goodbye. It's like the complex feeling, you know, of like having a mom that's like wasn't perfect, but they still mean so much to you. Oh, that's still that source of warmth, you know. Oh man, intense. Oh, damn it. All right, this is the T-Pain album. There's more. Alright, this is pretty incredible in terms of musical arrangement and these vocalisms, you know what I'm saying? Where was I? Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a pretty solid cover. Okay, let's see who does with this one. We're already quite impressed. All right, here we go. Yeah. I like that. I like that bit right there. Just switch it positive for a second. Switch it negative. Later. Why is it so hard to go over there? Fuck it. No, it's a solid cover. Definitely got some really sweet melodic and harmonic moments. I dug it. That's pretty nice, huh? I don't know the original, but that song was just sounded nice. This is really Mario game Cynthia. What is this? Scrangs in K Major Sauce. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing that and be like, oh, that looks like that's gonna be something interesting. All right. All right. As far as orchestral strings, it's feels kind of aimless. Like it's just like it doesn't have presence. It feels like it's just randomly moving around. You know, it's a nice idea, I guess. Oh wow! So Daniel Day Lewis came out of retirement to star in his son's directorial debut, Anemone. Oh, you mean the guy who was the rapper? Well, that's interesting. Um, what up, Sinister Pete? Nice. What's up? We're still listening to. All right, we're into "Stay with Me" now. That last one was weird. I don't know how I feel about that. But I don't know about all that. Oh, okay, I know the song. This song could definitely use a more energetic upgrade. More flavorful one, anyway. Oh. What rap critic? I heard you like that TMNT rock album. I don't remember. I wouldn't say love. You excited to listen to these TMNT raps? I mean, I haven't been. You know, I do like those songs, the first two from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies, as well as I think I've heard the third one before. Although I find it weird that there's like 5 people in this new one, where it's like, what's going on? Like in the old ones, In the first movie, there's some nobody that no one even knows. In the second movie, it's like Vanilla Ice. Like this is like the Batman sequels of fucking collaborations. Where the first one's a nobody, the second one's like, oh, a named guy, and by the time we get to the last one, there's like 5 named artists in there, and it's like, why do we need this many people? Okay, yeah. This covers okay. That's just okay.
My lips have been dry all day, even though I've been keeping gasoline on them. Greg! Oh, you already did.
Well, that's the thing. T-Pain is just like a really good singer, and he just uses the auto tune to accent his abilities. So it's kind of, that's the gag. You know what I mean? Like, uh, hey, you think he'd be a guy who like, oh, he must need like the auto tune shit, but like actually, no, it's an interesting accent and color that he put on top of it that became his calling card. But he genuinely does know how to sing. Oh wow! I discovered Master Ace way back in the day with your no love review, huh? That was fun. Uh, where are you supposed to go next? Oh yeah, I used to love this PS2 Spider-Man game. How do I look around? Okay. Hmm. Okay, here we go. Mm.
Shouldn't have to fill up that bottle. Also, where's the water bottle?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I love it. The way it makes it religious with the organs. What? Come on now. Oh, that irony, or is purposeful, by making this, demonic track sound religious. You know what I mean? Why do I have you on this? Who's your favorite Marvel superhero? I feel like for the longest time it was Spider Man. Uh, because that was the only one whose shows I'd watch. I used to like X-Men like as a whole, but yeah, I think it just Spider-Man, Batman. Okay, so this is where I was before. There's some things. Oh wait, shouldn't I? Yeah, yeah. There it goes. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's right. The thing below there tells you. Oh, the '90s Spider-Man cartoon versus the Batman animated series. Let's start a war. Look, if it's between those, I'm going with Batman, honestly, because that's the guy. Like that was the show I can always come back to. Spider-Man, I'm not sure if it lives up as much. I don't actively go back to it as much, you know. It always felt like he was getting beat up. Like it just always felt like he was like always on the back foot and kind of almost losing. You know, it's like damn.
If I take out that thug, it'll stop the machine gun.
God damn it. Pretty good now. Let's go. Huh. It feels slower than I thought it was gonna go. This is it. So give me a quarter. What? A quarter? Okay. Because they just played Turtle Mama. Oh my god. Damn it.
When is going to be here? You said earlier this week that you were thinking.
Yeah, find the strength to do what's right is turtle power. Uh, what the fuck? Step on foot. Alright, that's pretty funny.
I'm gonna look at the bomb.
Alright, this is the Vanilla Ice version, which I dare say I'm already enjoying more because it's got more energy to it. I have never seen a turtle get down. Oh, damn. Ah, there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that I have. Should totally played that. Whoa. Says, also, you and Will really broke down the death of Slim Shady in a fair and balanced way for. I appreciate that. But don't get this nerdy white boy going on Emma. This stream will be infinite. Okay. Oh yeah, we got this one last song left. And there's one other song I wanted to play. Because this one's not on Spotify. So I wanted to make sure it got played. But first we gotta hear this. Shell Shocked.
You're being followed.
You're being followed.
I know. You go on ahead. I've got something planned. I have that invite here somewhere. This for a movie. Someone would spring a trap right about now.
Y'all want to cut like the shredder? Okay. Oh, that worked. I was thinking of the other character because Shredder often confused it. Oh God. Oh my God. Knock, knock, you about to get shell shocked. Yeah. Oddly underwhelming compared to the Vanilla Ice version. Oddly enough. Feels weird, right? Because this is really generic. This isn't fun. Look, there's so many of them, and yet Juicy J had the most personality. It feels like they're just saying random shit, just ranting. This is Ty Dolla $ign, isn't it? Where he's just saying shit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, that was the stream. But wait, I wanted to play this song before we got up out of the because apparently this isn't on Spotify, so I guess it's I won't get in trouble if I play it. So let's go. This is from the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack, but it's not on fucking Spotify. It's sons of bitches. It's not on any streaming motherfucking platform. Wait. Hold on. I was making the best of Ozzy list from Black Sabbath. I was trying to find this song thinking it might have been on a Black Sabbath album or something, but no. It was just for the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack. So I was like, well, shit.
I met a magic man who had a daughter. She learned her lessons well, but still I taught her. She followed willingly as Mr. Slaughter. We shared forbidden fruit and things I brought her. You may say I'm a miracle man again. Here I come with my mystical plan again. Although you think I can, I'm just a man and I don't walk on water. I don't walk on water. I followed willingly a sweet temptation. She had me hypnotized, and still I'm waiting. My probability creeps as winter's oceans. We send you fairies, she sets in motion. You may say I'm a cynical charlatan. Here I go with my whimsical ways again. Although you think I can, I'm just a man and I don't walk on water. I don't walk on water. I don't walk on water. I don't walk on Kaleidoscopic lights as you look in the mirror. And the longest grazing shoulder, police on Are you just a mirror standing in front of me? Am I blind? Can my eyes really see? You may say I'm a miracle man again. Here I come with my mystical plan again. Although you think I can, I'm just a man and I don't walk on water. I don't walk on water.
All right.
favorite
Well,
neighborhood
yeah,
spot?
that's the stream. Appreciate y'all coming through. Remember, until the next one, time waits for no man. Peace.